Game over.
Hey, hi, hello, welcome to Movie Deathmatch Beatdown, where I talk about movies while playing video games. Today I'm playing Halo 4, bit of Team Slayer, while I talk about the movie The Interview, which I finally saw not that long ago, which is directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, and stars Seth Rogen and James Franco. Okay, you've probably heard about this movie. You're on the internet, you're on YouTube, you're watching me. You must have heard of The Interview by now. It's the one that is surrounded by all the controversy of the Sony hack, which may or may not have been done by North Korea. Because it's all about a fictional attempt to assassinate the leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un. It's a nice political satire where, James Franco, who is a charismatic talk show host in this movie, is tasked by the CIA, mainly Lizzie Kaplan, who is great in everything she's in, by the way, to go and assassinate him because North Korea has allowed him to have a one-off special televised interview with Kim Jong-un. And yeah, it's alright. It's not the best movie, it's not the worst movie. Oh god. But yeah, it's a bit too overhyped now, because everyone's making a big fact of having to watch it, because it's a way of beating North Korea, or it's a way of like freedom of speech and going against censorship, and all that's great, and I still don't know why everyone exploded about it. I always knew it wasn't going to be the greatest thing ever. If anything, something like Team America by the South Park guys, I'd expect more about that than The Interview. I never expected it to be brilliant, and the trailer was fine, but didn't blow my mind, even though I love This Is the End. This Is the End was like one of my favourite movies of the year prior, because that was just hilarious. Then again, after a movie like Bad Neighbours kind of brought it down a bit, but hey, The Interview, it's got some really funny moments. Laughed a lot near the beginning, laughed a lot in the middle, and at the end there's scattered throughout, there's wonderful belly laughs amidst a lot of normal, not easy jokes, but jokes you'd expect from these guys. Nothing really new in their humour. There's a bit more physical humour, and there's definitely a bit of a not really a budget, but more special effects, which we saw a bit of in This Is the End with the whole Rapture. This time it's like big scale, like military influences. There's like tanks, there's people with guns, there's a lot of guys with guns, including James Franco and Seth Rogen at points, but they never really used them that much. But it's just how you'd expect those guys to be in a situation like that. Nothing too groundbreaking, but I hope you didn't expect that to be the case. Oh, sorry, just trying not to die. There we go. Oh, do I have it? Oh, I've had that the entire time. Could have been using that. Oh, why do they all have overshields? Ah, how did you get me? Anyway, back to the movie. Yeah, and Randall Park is great playing Kim Jong-un. Like, I've not had much experience of the actual Kim Jong-un, and my knowledge of Kim Jong-il is mainly from snippets of the media and a lot of Team America World Police, which I think's a much better, more biting political thriller. Well, not thriller. Whoa. It's not a thriller at all. I don't know why I said that. It's a political satire. The Interview, it covers a lot of the points that we already know about North Korea. All the slips in my voice are political thriller and South Korea. I mean political satire with North Korea, because I like South Korea. I've been there. It's a really nice place. North Korea I don't think I ever want to go to, and The Interview is not exactly the tourism video anyone wants. But yeah, oh, sorry, just try not to die. some kills in. Yeah, there's no real wit to it. There's not clever humour here. It's mainly these guys doing their jokes, which for the most part is alright, but you'd think they'd try a little harder at the North Korea stuff. Oh, what else can I get? Can I get a big weapon, or fine, get a shotgun? I think we won this, guys. But yeah, every time I want to say it's good and I want to say it's worth watching, but it really isn't. It's just average. Like, I'm not laughing all the way through, and I'm not interested in the story that they've constructed. It's very obvious, very paint by numbers. There's not really a twist to it at all. Well, okay, fine, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see how popular it's done on VOD. I wouldn't say it's like a testament to video on demand or small run cinema runs. I don't think that's the future at all. I guess it's just because of all the publicity and the hype because of this whole Sony hack and everything. And it's got to be the best bit of publicity ever. Not that they really wanted it, and yes, it means like a lot of craziness. Because who would have thought a movie by James Franco and Seth Rogen would get so much political backlash? You'd always think it would be the Trey Parker and Matt Stone who'd do that, but apparently Franco and Rogen, with an average comedy by them. I'm sorry, it's alright. It's not special. It's not going to be it's only going to be remembered because of the whole controversy around it, as opposed to Team America, which had controversy, but it was also like a 4.5 star movie, full of great humour and sequences and originality and concept to it. The Interview plays out like a run-of-the-mill Franco and Rogen movie, not even a high class, well, I say high class, you know what I mean, like high quality 4-5 star flick. This is more of a 3-star, alright, just watch it when it's on TV, maybe rent the DVD. If you rent nowadays, you can't really do that. Buy it on DVD, get it on iTunes, but don't expect it to be the next big thing. I think This Is the End might be forgotten by people, but I think that's a good movie. That's a good movie by those guys. That's what you should watch instead of The Interview. No politics about it, it's just good filmmaking and good comedy. Whereas The Interview, it's fine, it's got some funny moments. The first 10 minutes are hilarious. The big event that goes down in the third act has some great hilarity to it. There's Katy Perry jokes which are fine. A lot of the Kim Jong-un and James Franco bonding sequence, which you've seen in the trailers, that's really good. That's really funny. There's Robocop references, there's Neverending Story references, there's a lot of Tolkien references, which is nice. I mean, it's very easy Lord of the Rings humour, but it's still alright. And I think that's the problem with The Interview. I think it's just too easy to get the jokes that they're doing. There's like no clever construction to it, there's no left turns to it, it's all just out there and easy to be picked apart and made fun of. And that is why, if you really want to watch a movie of this sort of satire and this sort of concept, Team America World Police, it's been out for like 5 years, maybe more. I forgot when it came out, but that's the movie you should be watching instead of The Interview. But I'm not panning it, it's fine. It shouldn't be as hated as other people seem to be hating it recently. Like, a lot of people are really let down by it. I didn't get my hopes up that high at all, even before the whole controversy. The trailer was fine, made me laugh a lot. And the movie makes me laugh a lot, but not all the way through, and not as loudly as I could be laughing. But there we go. It's a movie. It's not horrible, it's not trash, it's not the worst thing ever. But it's also not a masterpiece. It's not going to win any awards. and it won't be the next big quoted movie in high schools, and it won't be the next Hangover or Monty Python, but hey, what do you expect? It's Franco and Rogan taking on North Korea. Not exactly rich for all the great humour. Right, that was movie Deathmatch Beatdown. Check out the interview if you want. I'm not telling you not to, it's not like Taken Free or anything. I'll catch you next time. I said Into the Woods was going to be the next review last episode, but clearly I was wrong. Maybe next episode, or maybe not. Who knows? For now, I'll catch you next time.